All right, we live?
Yes.
You got us running?
Yep.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first live segment, finally making it happen. Connor and I, MVPs of this, I'll call it right now. Not going to pat myself on the back. We got a lot of guys in here that do that themselves. So, what we're doing here for our little segment, we called it Tambo Feud. I wish I called it Bedford Feud. I think it's a little narcissistic to call it Tambo Feud, but that's how I am. So, for everybody watching, if you've ever watched Family Feud, this is kind of the style we're gonna go. We're gonna do. I announced it. We got a couple teams represented today. I have 4 teams total, so we're gonna do a little one game now. You know, semifinal game. We'll do a semifinal game down the road, and then we'll do a finals for some prize that I think I'll make Derek buy. But today we have the young ones represented by Kenneth Wheeleth.
The man of the hour.
You want to introduce yourself? You want to say hi to your mom?
Shout out to Mama Wheels.
And Frankie.
Tambo's favorite.
Not true. Okay, so we're going to move on. That's representing the young ones is Kenny and Frankie today, and representing. Oh, jeez. There's no other sound effects. They're just not that long. Maybe a little. Yeah. But,
I didn't make them.
Ben
Okay.
doesn't. Representing DirecTDs, a team that's very dear to my heart, a team I started a long time ago with my buddy Connor Bailey. Shout out Connor Bailey. We got Kyle. How do you say your last name, buddy? Wozniak?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that hard to pronounce.
No.
So everybody's like, I'm not pronouncing that. It's really.
That's why
actually-
everyone just says Waz.
All right.
It's easier.
We got Kyle Wozniak, and Cam Anderson. Guys, want to introduce yourselves?
What do you want me to say? I mean, we're here. This is our first time at Family Feud. Excited for this.
All right.
I don't know what to expect, really.
All right. None of us do. So we really just kind of make things happen.
Would you
Not
stop
well.
staring at the camera?
Why is that bothering you?
Yes.
But he's a man of the people. Everybody wants to.
Always.
Everybody wants to see those pearly whites.
Always.
All right. So, in typical Family Feud style, am I allowed to say Family Feud on the podcast? Am I gonna get sued?
Might be a thing.
I'm gonna have to go to court with Steve Harvey over here.
No, you should be good.
Okay.
Not
So,
wrong.
Family Feud style. We when I mean we, as far as Tambo Time people, me, because nobody helps me do anything.
Jesus.
I surveyed over 50 people in Bedford with Bedford-related questions. So we've all seen the game. We all kind of know how it works out. I don't have buzzers, so I had to do a coin toss. DirecTDs will be the team that goes first. And I'll ask them. They'll have to name the top 5 answers. They got three guesses, essentially, or 3 wrong guesses. And if they don't get all 5 of the top answers, then you guys have a chance to steal in this round. Okay. Vice versa. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll try to wing it as we go. Connor's going to keep score. He's
my
also
best.
our judge as well and our sound effect guy. So
There's a lot.
he's got a lot going on.
All trades.
All right, let me get my cheat sheet here because I can't remember the questions. All right, Team DirecTDs. I surveyed over 50 people in Bedford, and I asked the question: who is the best current player in Bedford? Now, current is a key word, and again, this is a top 5 answers of Bedford surveyed people. So, Waz, you're gonna answer first. You got to do it one at a time. No team answers until the steals.
Okay.
So, Waz, it'll be
I
your.
have to name all 5.
No. You just guess once.
Okay.
If you're right, you get the points.
Okay.
If you're wrong, you'll get the X, and then Cam guesses. Well, Cam's gonna guess second no matter what. But
Gotcha.
okay, you never watched Family Feud, did you?
No, I did.
Oh, you have.
It's not like a huge favorite of mine, but hey, we're here.
All right. So, Kyle, first question. I'll repeat it. Who is the best current player in Bedford Sportsplex?
The best current player.
We served 50 people.
I would have to go with my boy Trey.
Show me. You gotta wait till I do it. That's the one thing I'm here for.
Oh, wait. 'Cause I was-
He wasn't top 5?
Trey was not voted top 5, unfortunately.
I guess.
So, we got 1X for DirecTDs. Cam, you're up. Let's hear it.
I mean, I'm going to just go with the obvious answer. Steve.
Steve who?
Tambo.
Surveyed 50 people. So me, Steve Tambo. Oh my God. So we got 2 X's. DirecTD's not off to a good start. It's like Bud throwing a pick 6 right away. And looking at Kyle to save his ass like always. All right, Kyle. One more wrong answer. Young ones have the open board to steal here. Lie, cheat, and steal is their motto.
Third time's a charm. I'm going to go with James Tangway.
Show me Tangway.
Okay.
So that's 3 X's right for DirecTDs. All good, all great answers except the second one. Very much agree with the other 2. So young ones have 1 guess to steal. Unfortunately, DirecTDs didn't really earn any points. So if young ones can get one right here, they'll get the points for that question. If they get one wrong, we're ending the first round 0-0.
I don't think I voted on this survey.
That's good.
That is kind of good. All right, young ones discussing it. A little team answer here, a little huddle. All right, 10 seconds to play clock here, boys. Frank is going to answer.
Yeah. So I'm assuming who you asked, and I was there, and I'm gonna say red.
Show me red. All right, red, I believe, was the number 1 answer. Is that correct, Connor?
Reddit was the number 1 answer with 16 votes.
16 votes for red. So, round 1 was worth 1 times the points, so 16 points. So young ones, I believe, in a commanding lead, 16-0. DirecTD's not a great start.
Do we want to go over who the rest were?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, how do they do that? Well, whatever.
They just kind of go down the list and just like.
All right, why don't you announce it?
All right. So for number 2, we had Colin
See, you got to be like the crowd and go, Colin,
That made sense.
with 14 votes. Then we had Smooth with 10 votes.
Hey, listen, I just took the survey. I didn't do the voting.
We had Duval
Is
with
he
8
playing right
votes.
now, though?
He
Duval
is playing currently,
right now.
yes.
Yes.
On Wednesdays.
And then in 5th, we had Josh Gannon with 4 votes.
Only 4.
Yep. Ooh.
I surveyed over 50 people. There was a lot of votes for people. I got some votes. Kyle got some votes. Cam got some votes. Frankie got some votes. And Connor did. Everybody but you in here so got votes. No, I'm just kidding. All right, well, that's round 1. We got a
He's kidding. We didn't get any votes.
I vote for myself. That's about it.
got a quick group of guys over here. So, on to round 2. We got young ones with a 16-0 lead, I believe. Is that correct there,
That
Black
is
Eye?
correct.
All right. So, question number 2. We're going to start with Kenny Wheels. You're going to answer this question first. No team guessing. No team. Don't know sign language. I know what you guys are doing. All right. Now, this is a little bit of a tricky question, so you got to think about it. Who is the best non-A division team currently in Bedford? Now, before we answer, what I told everybody when we did the survey, the team can never have been in the A playoffs, which makes it a little difficult, but it does weed out some of the other B division teams in question. So I surveyed over 50 people. Name the best non-A division team.
On either day.
Either day. Yes, all questions are Mondays and Wednesdays. You're on the clock. Dead air is not good air.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I like it. Nobody realizes that's
I'm
the wrong
gonna
game
go
show.
with
All right, 10 seconds.
DirecTDs.
DirecTDs, show me. That is incorrect. DirecTD is actually a pillar in the A division for a long time. Unfortunately, 1-6 in A division finals. Fun fact. So, we got young ones. Quick X on the board. Frankie, second guess here. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna go with Safety Patrol.
Show me Safety Patrol.
They were A division, right?
They were A division as well. They have A division championships on Monday. Frankie, you were there.
Jimmy lied to me.
Just not in the A division.
You guys suck at
So
this.
we got 2 X's. What a commanding start this game. So right off the good.
So good.
Kenny, you got the third question here. Now, I'll remind everybody, if you get it wrong, DirecTVs has a chance to steal here. If you get it right, you continue and stay alive in this round.
I'd say get plucked.
Kenny Wheels guessed get plucked. Survey says get plucked. Has it been in the A division before? They have an A division finals loss to the Nasty Goats. So there's pick sixes going everywhere. No offensive scoring. 3 X's in a row for young ones. DirecTVs has a chance to steal here. Would put them back in the lead or in the lead. Nonetheless, so let me repeat the question for you guys. Who is the best non-A division team currently? Team guess? You got about 10 seconds.
I'm gonna go with the hometown team, the Hornets.
Show me Hornets.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many people said Hornets?
Hornets were rated, given 6 votes,
Yes, sir.
and they were the 4th pick.
And you know how many people voted for the Hornets? We're just all Hornets players.
Damn right.
Oh, some insider trading right there.
Damn right.
All right, so my understanding, round 2, it's double the points. It was 6 points, and now they got 12.
Yes,
Would that be correct?
That will be correct. I will
So-
be adding that shortly.
Okay, current score, I believe, is 16-12. Young one's still in the lead.
Yep.
All right, let's hear the rest of those answers. Actually, this was an interesting category to me.
So, at number 1, we had Flip the Bird Media with 16.
Yep.
At number 2, and I great group of guys. We have Slipstream,
Yep.
which, if
I
you
like
don't
that.
remember, is Wally Mart Blue.
After this season, won't be qualified for this question anymore, that's for sure.
Yep, that's true. And they got 12. And then in third, we had Raw Dogs, which,
That's a good
you
one.
know,
You know what? Not a lot of Raw Dogs voted for Raw Dogs, to be honest. It wasn't them, I promise you.
I believe it, with 8 votes for them. And then in fifth, we had Entity with 4 votes.
Yeah. So I like the 5, but fortunately, guys couldn't guess them. So I had tough questions, put on the spot. Guys getting a little camera shy. Get it, it happens. But hey, nonetheless, we got a close game. So we're going to the third round. All these points are worth 3 times the points. DirecTVs is up. Waz started it off, so Cam's going to start this one off. Now, this was my most fun question to ask everybody. I surveyed over 50 people, and I asked them, Cam, in Bedford, who is the most unloyal player? Top 5 answers on the board.
I'm gonna say. I don't want to call nobody out, but I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say my guy Preston.
Show me, Preston. That is correct. Where was he at?
Preston was given 3 votes. He was the number 3 answer. 6 votes, sorry. And he was the number 3 answer.
6 votes, and he was number 3 at 6, huh? All right, so we got the top 2 votes and the bottom two votes up there. Kyle, let's see it. We got no X's for DirecTVs. Finally on a roll here with the correct answers.
This is a tough question, huh?
A little bit.
I feel like I'm sneak dissing.
Uh-oh.
All right, 10 seconds.
I'm gonna have to go with. Have to go with Trey just because he plays with Sheesh teams.
Waz is guessing Trey. Show me, Trey. That is correct. Where was he at on that?
Trey was the number 4 answer.
How many
and
votes?
He was given 5 votes.
Whew.
So he was 1 less than Preston.
Still love you, Trey.
All right, DirecTVs over here, 2 for 2. Now, mind you, anything can happen with the steal. See, they got to go 5 for 5, or young ones get that chance. We got Cam back up. Cam on a 1 question right streak.
Can you call that a streak?
Yes. Try to buy as much time as possible while Cam's thinking here.
I don't even know, but like people like that. It depends on who you asked.
I mean, I asked anybody who was willing to talk to me.
I'm gonna say a personal answer. I'm
Ooh.
gonna say
Dana Greenwood?
Dana Greenwood.
Jeez. That's a good one.
Survey says that is incorrect. We got
Dana
one X on the board for
Not on the board.
direct TDs. All right, Waz, the backbone of direct TDs lately. He's gonna have to be the backbone here too.
Oh boy.
We got one X showing. I'll ask again. In Bedford, who's the most unloyal player? It's thinking hard here. There's a lot of unloyal players around. You're right. This is a tough one.
They're everywhere.
I'm gonna have to say Frank.
Frank, who?
Which Frank?
Castillo.
Castillo?
Frankie.
Oh, bad Frankie. Got it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No.
No.
Frankie from last night on your team. Frank Lynn.
Oh,
Yeah,
Franklin.
Frank
Oh,
Lynn.
never mind. Good Franklin. Got it.
All right, show me Franklin. That is incorrect. He did have a couple votes, but unfortunately, he didn't make the top 5. So 2 X's on the board for direct TDs. Young ones chomping at the bits to steal. Up to Cam here. Let's go. He's stressing over here. He's like, he's regretting.
I'm gonna look like a dickhead. So
Your name dropped the wrong one.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You don't want to name drop.
Everybody knows it's part
Nobody
of the game.
remembers in a week.
Ask Derek.
Sheesh.
I don't remember in a day.
Shout out to Derek.
I don't want to give any hints. All right, 10 seconds.
I'm gonna say.
Sheesh.
All right, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. 10 seconds ago.
What'd he say?
Who's counting, bro?
Hey, you can't drink. Let's go. What are you doing?
I'm gonna say. Me.
Oh,
Wow.
Cam Anderson taking the political answer here. Show me, Cam.
That was a very, very political answer. Yeah.
Very political answer.
All right, that's
Very
3X. We got young ones over here smiling and salivating. I think they got some answers cooking here. They just got to decide on which one. All right, let's hear it, boys.
I'm gonna say Kevin Mack.
Kevin McDonald, show me. QB Kev. Oh,
See, I was gonna say that, but he's
Shout-
pretty.
shout out to
loyal.
That button's really sensitive. I was like, I'm ready to push it, and it just went ding.
all right. That is a correct answer. Young ones steal round 3. Kevin McDonald,
Kevin McDonald had 14 votes.
14. Where was he? Number
He was
one.
Number one.
Number one.
Kevin McDonald was
Yeah.
number 1.
Shout out Tacky Bar.
What else did we miss there?
So at number 2, we had Gavin with 10 votes.
That would have
And
been
then-
my vote.
Wait, Gavin, who?
Auger.
Auger.
Is it
Yeah.
different,
And then at 5th place, we had Adam Tamboris
Gavin? I was gonna say Adam too. I was gonna say Adam too.
with 4 votes.
All
and
right.
So that round was triple, correct?
Triple yes.
Okay, so you guys stole. I'm terrible at this math.
Yeah, it's okay.
This math is
Just do
hard.
it. Just do it quick.
I'll do it off the side. Don't
Yeah,
worry
do it
about
quick. So that puts young ones in the lead. But it's anybody's game going into the 4th round. Points are worth 4. So young ones are going to go again. The unloyal one was
Yeah.
No chance.
Gavin. That was a slam dunk.
You think Kevin's unloyal?
I said Gavin. I didn't say Kevin.
No, I know, but,
But-
Kevin being number 1, that's questionable.
Kevin, did you guys not see Kevin's video before the Best of Bedford, where he had to do what team he was going to play for because he plays for all these other teams? Then he ripped the jersey of the team to show another team.
No loyalty.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I understand.
Yeah, I didn't see that video.
I wish we had that video to show everybody. I'm sure Kevin will pop it in the comments. But I can understand it based on that video if people have seen it. My vote would have been Gavin. Gavin last season loses in A Division Finals with a team, goes to another team just to get to the A Division Finals and lose to that team he left.
Hey, that's strategy.
Strategy, he lost.
That's tough.
It's dumb strategy.
That's dumb strategy, but it's strategy.
All right, Connor, I believe I bought enough time for you to
Yeah,
update the
so-
score.
Adding 75 to 16 is 81, right? No, that's 91. 91 points for Young Ones, and we have 12 points for Team DirecTDs.
All right.
Hey, Michael Jordan didn't quit. So.
Hey, round 4, baby. You got it.
Hey,
Round 4, this is anybody's game.
anybody's game.
All right, young ones on the clock here. Other than sweatshirts, what prize would you like to win for winning your division? Surveyed over 50 people. We got 5 answers on the board that nobody can see. Kenny started with the first one. We're going to go Frankie. You're up.
I'm gonna go with money.
Show me money. All right, 1 for 1. Do you know where that went? That was number 2 answer, right?
That was the number 2 answer with 14 votes.
We love that money in Bedford. All right, 0 X's, 1 question off the board, or 1 answer off the board. Kenny Wheels, second answer. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna say rings.
Show me rings. 2 for 2. Young ones on the board here still. 3 more answers to go. Frankie, let's hear it. We got no X's for Team Young Ones.
Oh, Rings had 18 votes, by the way.
Rings were number 1, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Rings were the number 1 answer.
Yep.
I didn't have time to get that.
You're fine.
It's a lot of typing.
You're good.
Here.
DirecTD's preparing for the steal. Young Ones coming on strong this round. Could go over 3. I've seen Frankie in the batter's box. Swings at everything.
I'm gonna go with t-shirts.
Survey says T-shirts 3 for 3. Young Ones coming in hard.
Team Shirts was the number 3 answer, and they had 8 votes.
So they got the top 3 answers off the board.
Yep.
We got bottom 2. Now these are the tough ones. Kenny Wheels, show me an answer.
I'm gonna say flags.
Show me flags. That is incorrect. That is a good guess, though. I like that.
I like that.
Some custom flags that say A division, B division. That would make sense. You know what I mean? Frankie, you're up. Got to save it.
I'm gonna say a trophy.
Show me trophy. That's
Trophy
2
is
X's
not
on the board. There were a couple votes for trophy. I don't believe it made top 5, though. Up to Kenny Wheels. Now, game on the line. Kenny's not the guy to go to typically. No offense, buddy.
That's true.
You want to pull up that video that I gave you of him dropping that touchdown? You want to show
You
everyone?
send that to me?
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
was to say, I'm like, I can go find it.
I should have. I mean, it was against DirecTDs. It would have made.
It was.
Oh my God, Adam, please, if you're listening, post that video right now. It makes so much sense.
Adam, if you're watching, throw it in the comments so everybody can see.
All right, Kenny, it's the 4th quarter here. 2 X's on the line. Ball's in your hands. Give me another vote. Show me one of those bottom 2.
I'm gonna shoot this out of the park. I think it's chains.
Show me chains.
Because you have.
Be more specific.
Jewelry.
Okay, less specific. More specific.
Given chances.
Well, it's
Well,
like this is like
it's-
if you,
it's-
when you hear it, you'll be like, "Oh, okay, I get it," and that's why I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know. Chains. That's what's. What
I need you to be more specific.
if you don't give me a more specific answer,
You
I'm
got
giving
10
you it wrong
seconds.
right now.
All right, Connor, stop
iced out
threatening.
chain. I don't know. I don't know.
A what?
A diamond chain. I don't.
I'm not giving that.
That's 3 X's, unfortunately. Great guess. All right, we got DirecTD's talking it up for the steal. We still have the bottom 2 answers left. Game on the line. DirecTD's answers this question right. They win and move on to the next round. They lose, and Young Ones move on.
There's another round.
No, next down the
yeah.
future.
Sorry, my bad.
Jeez. All right, DirecTD's, we have an answer.
So a more specific answer, would it be a medal?
Show me metal. Hey! DirecTD's with the big steal. I told you, game on the line, Kenny, is not good, Kenny.
Medals were the 5th answer with 2 votes.
Answer.
Somebody had to step up.
I'm-
Somebody had to.
I mean, we have the medal hanging right there, too. Like, I was like, oh, no.
And like
And you both have world's medals. You didn't think of it when we said chain. I know.
Be
I
more
know. The,
specific.
the
He
pressure.
just wants a nice stout
Pressure.
chain.
The pressure. You're right.
And then with the number 2 vote, we had, or number 4 vote, I'm sorry, we had hats coming in with 4
Yeah,
votes.
that was a weird.
Yeah, I think that's a little weird.
I think Steve voted.
definitely-
I swear to God, I didn't vote. I did not.
Steve
I didn't vote for any of these.
So I'll have that score updated in a minute.
I feel like Mason voted for hats. You know, kind of the goofballs like that. Like, okay, sure, hats. But all right, congratulations, DirecTDs. After playoff recap, so a couple weeks, we'll come back and we'll finalize it up, and you'll play for a sweet little prize that I'll convince Derek to buy. How did I do? You guys like the game? You thought it was fun? It was okay?
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was strategic.
Any suggestions on how to make it better?
Get a buzzer.
Get a buzzer for sure.
Like, so you guys
You
could.
gotta make it real. I want to smash on the buzzer.
Yeah.
Gotta make it real.
Yeah.
Gotta make it real.
All right. Well,
Oh, I messed up.
what?
No, they won. But I messed up by deleting their team name by accident.
That's the point.
Down 3-1.
This guy sucks.
Thought we might have pulled through.
you.
Down 3-1. That's what we do.
Thought the points might have
Fourth
mattered
quarter
up
comeback.
there, but
At halftime, we're down, what, 26?
They benched Bud, got smart, and put somebody else in, and they came back and won. That all happened.
So, with a score of 136, your winners are Team DirecTDs.
I don't know. Let's check the math again.
I did the math right.
Flu game. Do
That's
this.
political. All right, well, we're gonna move on. I've asked these guys to join me in a little Bedford talk. So, Connor, why don't you cue up the Bedford games? Can't do Bedford without talking about or hearing that song.
Where did he fucking put it?
Oh my God, it should be.
I swear to God, this guy.
There's a method to his madness.
I don't get it.
Hold on, we get the young ones over here fighting about the medal.
That's what I got. I don't see. Oh wait, I found it. Never
that was a
mind.
good intro.
You know what'd be cool?
Bedford games. Yup. Bedford games. Let's fucking go. Bedford games. Let's put on a show. Bedford games. You already know.
Who is this song?
Bedford
What is this
games.
song?
We're going
You don't know
6-0.
this guy?
No.
So you obviously don't listen to the show.
You don't know this
I
song?
always tune in like midway.
This dude's
What
a
does that
legend.
even mean?
I missed the beginning when we start talking about this.
You don't ever start it at the beginning of the show?
A legend
Because
from
I
Bedford.
usually hop on when it's live, you know?
Uh,
I want to chirp
So-
you while you're on here.
that is Tyler Pike's teammate
Dude's a
did a rap song. The thing's like 8 minutes long. It's unfriggin' real. But
8 minutes?
it's pretty long.
6 foot goat.
Yeah. And I don't know why Tyler broke it down the way he did. Like it's all right. It's kind of it's corny, right? We all agree on that. But it does get a little better, surprisingly.
It's a fire song.
Derek would say otherwise.
Yeah. Well,
Jeez.
Derek wouldn't know a good song if it fucking bit him in his fucking prissy hair. All right. How's it my guy?
That's your dude.
Where is he?
That's
Where's
your
where's
boy.
my dude?
That's your man's.
He-
Steve is the most
Get your
disloyal
mans.
player at the
is
play.
I am.
He's putting in the hours for the prizes.
Derek's behind fucking third base line with a glove trying to catch a freaking foul ball right now. So, all right, we're gonna recap Monday. Obviously, Monday happened yesterday. It's fresh in our minds. Also, I think we get a little. Answers on that last A division team. You guys play for Vegas Mambas, correct?
Yes, sir.
You guys play Aviation Nation at all this season?
Yeah,
We did.
And who came out on top?
We did.
You guys did.
Yeah,
That's good.
They were about to score last second, and he went to snap it and just hit the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So that makes it. What was your guys' final record?
3-3.
3-3.
Not too bad.
Lost to all 8 teams, I think.
Not too
Did you
bad.
guys play Aviation Nation?
No. I don't think we
And they beat Too Nasty.
Yeah.
Did they play Bad Batch by any chance?
That's a good
no.
one.
Interesting. So they might sneak in based on record. My opinion, my opinion, it probably should be you guys.
I was gonna say, like, I have you guys like in A's on Match
Mambas?
Vegas. Yeah.
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 With on Mondays. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How did you guys get on that team?
I knew Zell from just high school friends, and they had the team, and they were playing for a couple years, and then I just joined on because they were losing guys.
You went to Central?
No, I went to Memorial.
Did they go to Central?
Yeah, Zell
Okay.
did. Moman did.
What school did you meet him at?
So he went to St. A's, and he was friends with a lot of my mutual friends.
Oh, okay. So you guys went to
We
college
would
together.
see each other at the same parties, just mutual.
Yeah, yeah.
friends.
Butt chugging things. I get it.
No, I don't do that. I don't know about that.
Gets in your bloodstream faster.
Yeah. That's the pro. All right. So I'm assuming aviation won, and you guys lost. So if you guys went 3-3, yeah, I don't know how Jimmy's gonna do it. You guys
Why,
won
what's-
it?
What's their record? They're 3-3.
I don't know. I was trying to figure out who else they played. I know they beat Too Nasty the week we were gone.
Okay. So their QB came halfway through our game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they were playing with second string.
Oh,
That's some drama right
That's
there.
huge. That's huge.
no offense. It probably should be them then.
Probably.
Do you guys want to be an A's, or you looking for a nice B1 run?
Probably not ready for the A's yet.
I
to be
mean,
honest.
yeah, we just have we have a lot of new guys, so it's tough.
Who?
It's our first session together, so I'm new to.
He's
team.
new to the team.
New to the
And I
team.
brought my
Yeah.
boy. I brought my boy Reggie, and he brought his friend
Bush.
Champ. So
Yeah.
we have like three.
Quiet, please.
We all haven't played together. So
Reggie, the dude with the tattoo on his neck.
No, that's the 6'5" kid.
Oh, the tall dude.
Reggie.
Oh no.
He
oh
likes-
wait, no.
Reggie's the one with the
Champ,
glasses.
Yeah.
yeah,
Reggie's the one that's.
He lost a lot
Okay.
of weight. I feel like.
Reggie.
Did.
Yeah, like like last time I remember seeing him, like it looked like he was bulking. It looks like he's cutting.
Yeah. He lost like 20 pounds from last session.
Yeah.
So that's your buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought him around.
No, he's a good player.
Yeah. He's we met in college. He's originally from Baltimore. So we were on the baseball team together at HCI,
Yeah.
and he played D1 at Virginia Lynchburg, and he was trying to look for a league. And I'm like, well, I'm already in Bedford. This is while I was playing with the Hornets, like when we just first started. So I brought him around, and we just kind of been playing since then. And then he actually was coming to play with the Ball Busters that day, and then that's when you asked me to put with the Mambas, and I asked him because we needed like 2 or 3 guys to join the team. Wow. Kind of just formed from there. So.
Wow, I regret asking that question. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's cool though. All right, what did Mambas win last season?
Bees, right?
Was it B1, B2?
I don't know. Bees.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it was
Was
B1
it-
or B2.
B1 or B2? So if you won B1, I think you're ready for A's at that point in time, no?
Hey.
If you're afraid of the competition, just say so.
I'm not
I'll understand it.
competition.
Oh no, you want all the smoke?
I just, like, if we're being compared to
We
aviation
could beat
nation,
anybody in that league right now. We could beat anybody on Mondays right now. So
Did you
if we
did
got
you
to
last
win-
Monday?
How did last Monday? How did last night work
No,
out?
but
Oh, and then,
Back in-
how about those other 2 Mondays that you also lost?
oh,
No, I will agree with him. That team can, at
Yeah.
any point in time, beat any team on Mondays for
when
sure.
we click,
And then
we
the
can beat
wake
any team.
Yeah, I mean,
Huh?
first
I
half,
think we
first
play
half, you
better
guys were
when we
clicking.
have, like,
And then
It was
wake
the
up.
second half. It just
when we're
fell.
playing with like low, like we don't have a lot of guys. It's like seven of us, and we're just like huffing and puffing, working our way through. That's when we play our best.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
I
When we
honestly,
have the whole squad, we just shit the bed.
that's what I was thinking.
You guys want to comment on that?
Too many cooks.
Do you agree with that or
What?
everything they just said?
No chance.
No chance.
Of course not.
Well,
But
you guys do you guys designate like offense and defense? Like you got to set defense, set offense. I feel like we rotate.
We,
now.
we,
Well,
we
Too
do
Nasty
have
does.
that,
Too
but then
Nasty
we
does.
have
Yeah.
we have certain players that
gotta have the rotation.
we have go both ways, and it's because they can, and then
Yeah.
other guys they need to work on like one side more than the other.
Uh-huh.
So like fast Cam, little Cam, he primarily plays defense for most teams.
Mm-hmm.
He plays offense for our team. That's it, really. I have him go out there for defense when I need him, like 1 or 2, because someone's tired. That's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we try to keep them separated but together.
Yeah.
Actually, this whole conversation is nothing because I think it's Raging Diesel Hounds that's going to make the A's.
Which one's
Or is it Steamboats?
Who's that?
Steamboats is
Steamboats have beat everybody.
it's-
That's Mason, right?
Yeah, but that's
Oh yeah.
KGB Monday.
Right. But they
Mason.
beat Too Nasty. They beat somebody else, they said. Did you guys play them?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh no, we did. We beat them.
Yeah.
We beat them, yeah.
They're 5-1 or 4-2. So if they're 3-3, aviation, it's probably going to be steamboats. Yeah, maybe another B1 run. If you guys win B1, I would say you guys are ready for A's. I'd say that'd be pretty fair. Who won with Pickle Dicks and Whackback last night?
I saw that game being really close. I actually didn't see who won it in the finals or near the ending seconds, but that game was close through and through. Like I saw 27-26, scores like that. So if anybody knows who won that, that'd be great.
Yeah, that was an interesting matchup for me.
I feel like Jake their quarterback for Pickle Dicks, just balls out against Whackback. Like that's like he's just like fuck him, I'm gonna ball out.
Yeah, I mean, little kids are probably afraid of him.
I'm afraid of him.
In more ways than one. Just kidding, Jake. Don't beat me up.
Underrated.
Bad Batch and Young Ones are a good matchup. You want to talk about that one? You've been waiting all day for this.
No, it was a good game. It definitely was. Our team showed up. Finally, everyone showed up, and we came what we wanted to do. Again, Bad Batch. This was without their starting QB. Red is hurt. Get well, Red. But just a regular game. Again, Adam was throwing. Adam has a hurt shoulder, so it wasn't really much to do there.
Sounds like you're making excuses for them.
Well, again, we beat.
I think he's
we beat-
explaining the reality of the situation.
We beat a
No,
really
it sounds like he's
hurt
making-
team.
He's being a little more humble than he really wants to
We
be.
beat a hurt team, and we did what we were supposed to do.
Just be honest.
He almost got fired. He was talking so much crap today.
We
That's
are-
how bad it was.
and again, we're the top team in the A's. So that is what it is.
So undefeated season.
Yeah.
No.
No, we lost to Whackpack 50.
Yeah, a little asterisk on that game. You're missing half your team. You had to pick up a bunch of guys, right?
Yeah, but regardless.
So big 5-1.
Yeah.
Young Ones primed for A division run here.
Yeah, we should be able to.
Who's your biggest threat in the A division right now?
I would give it to, again, if Aviation Nation, if quarterback shows up and the team shows up, they're not a bad team. Again, if the quarterback's situation for a Bad Batch, if that gets an under ordeal, then they're probably the favorites, but I definitely think we have it, for sure. But I would say Aviation Nation.
You think Aviation Nation is your biggest competition on Mondays, huh?
They show up. Yeah.
If they show up. I like it.
And that's if Red's like the current situation. What it is.
I think Red's taking some time off.
Yeah, if he's hurt, then.
For sure. So. All right. I lost my freaking. I lost the Monday schedule.
I have it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
I swiped around.
I know our game with them at 9 o'clock.
Yep. So we had at 7 we had Aviation Nation versus Expired Warranty.
No, not at 7. I'm already I passed them.
Oh, you're past them?
Yeah.
You want the other 8 o'clock games?
No.
Okay. Then at 9 we also had Primetime versus Ballbusters. I believe Primetime won that pretty handedly.
Makes
if I'm not
sense.
mistaken. And then Washed Up High School Athletes versus Raw Dogs on the middle field. And I believe Raw Dogs won that pretty handily as well.
Makes sense. Did you ever play for Ballbusters?
For sure.
Are you still playing with them?
For sure.
I was supposed to play with them.
You bailed?
I want to say I failed.
Wow.
Buddy, one trip to Ohio, and now all of a sudden he's too good for his hometown team?
I got on way too many teams.
Stay
to start,
true.
and I didn't want to have to pay for like 4 different teams. So
Is
Not that
that
bad. Just pick up an extra shift.
And doesn't want to pay the bill.
is that
some more card.
he can't? Saul won't give him the time off. Why can't I find? All right, you guys want to recap our game last night, or
Well, definitely. I want to hear about it.
Let's do it.
how was it in your guys' mind? Is that you guys' first time playing against me? Maybe not you.
Not me. I've played against you a couple times,
Yeah.
but I mean, I think we started off pretty good.
I think you guys started off great.
Yeah, defensively we played pretty good until the second half where we started missing every flag. But overall, I'd say we started off great. Just got sloppy, couldn't score second half.
You think giving up 20 points in the first half is good?
I mean, you guys let up 20, we let up 20. Like,
Yeah, no.
we were competing, so
Yeah, yeah.
both sides of the ball.
I
were
got a
competing.
question. How many points did we let up in the second half?
None. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
tough.
we had to make adjustments.
Not bad.
It was
And we
definitely a tale of two different halves. It was very weird. very close, very good game. Obviously, you guys had the firepower on both sides of the ball to make things very difficult. But it just seemed like everything in the second half went our way, and everything just didn't go your way first half or second half. So
Yeah. Yeah, no.
the what wasn't in it?
Our head, we just mentally we were.
Yeah.
Did you get nervous? You're like, oh,
Against
we're
the-
tied at half against
Definitely wasn't nervous.
the too
You
nasty.
were nervous?
Once-
Yeah. We better show out. He's never going to bring us to a
Never.
tournament again.
No.
nervous
No.
to it.
Why wasn't your heads into it then?
Well, offense-wise, we couldn't get the ball. Defense-wise, we kind of stayed in it. We only let up a score in the first 10 minutes, but we couldn't get the ball moving. And then our momentum defense-wise, if we can't score like over and over, then the momentum defense-wise, we can't. We can only stop so much.
It is tough to keep battling over and over and not see anything on the other side of the ball get.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it gets kind of tough.
I think it was also tough because, everyone was like chirping, having fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't like fuck you kind of game.
No, but
until the
yeah,
end.
until
Until
the
the
end,
end,
yeah.
yeah. Like everyone was just like making light of the game.
Right.
Like we weren't really like playing our 100%, you
Yeah.
know.
It did feel like we were just kind of a little pickup game.
Yeah, we were just fucking around.
Kind of having fun.
Yeah.
So it was the week before playoffs. Nobody
Yeah.
really takes that seriously.
I haven't been taking it serious for 6 weeks.
It's the regular season.
Wait, is this a serious league?
Some people think
Depends
it
on who you ask.
Yeah, some people do. I know.
Totally not me. I mean, we only do a podcast for it and
Fascination.
6 teams. And
You're the commish.
I wish more stuff would be done.
Pretty
What would you guys like to see changed over in Bedford? If you could change,
A Waz Holmes banner on the wall.
you know, you can for 10 grand.
I know. Trust me, I asked the questions.
I got a good one. You should only be allowed to play for 2 teams. Like you shouldn't be allowed to play.
Boo.
Okay.
I know it's gonna piss some people off. but
Hold on.
seriously,
True.
So
I-
it-
you can go.
Well, what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that say that you should be able to play as many. There's a lot of people that say you should only be able to play 1. That's kind of the first time I've ever heard max 2, which that probably alleviate a lot of the issues that we have at times with double rostering and you can't ref and this. I need this game at this time and all that bullshit. So I like that. That seems to be a little bit of a solution that might help all parties involved.
I don't like it. He's cutting out my cardio.
Go to the gym.
Fuck that. It's weird when I drink at the gym. It's not weird when I drink at football.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like a deeper issue.
We don't have all day. This isn't Dr. Tambo. It's Tambo time. So. But I did ask Jimmy. Remember, I brought up a couple weeks ago how he put that in the email about
Yeah.
you can't play one half with one team and then the other. I asked him specifically, was there any specific event? He said no. No, he goes, I just don't think you should be allowed to do it. Okay, Jimmy, fair.
You don't like that rule?
I think if you get a check for one team, I do agree. If you get a check for one team, you're not allowed to go over
I
and
think you
half
should
and get
stay
this.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
you that's the team you decided to play for.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Morally, you shouldn't do that anyway. If you're starting with a team, you play to win with that team.
Oh.
You shouldn't split up.
Happens.
It's
I know,
like-
but like, there's always the games when you're like, oh, we're up by like 30. I could just leave and we'd be fine.
That's a little bit different, yeah.
Bedford's a little different, and I think that's what keeps Bedford different opposed to other leagues, and that's why I think I like the uniqueness of those leagues and other leagues. Because you go play in a mass flag league and you're kind of taking it seriously. No chance I'm ever playing with Isaac.
Okay.
I'm never having a fun team
100%.
because what's the point?
What would you change?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
He has a list.
just one thing.
List.
just one thing?
Yeah, don't
One
think
thing.
too hard.
Bud.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Just banned.
See ya. If I had to change one thing, initially probably the prizes. I think they can get creative with the prizes, spark it up a little bit.
They don't even deliver the sweatshirts. I mean,
Yeah,
we don't.
I can't do that now. This is a little bait and switch. What would you guys change over here?
For me, I come from Mass Flag, where I went to Bedford, so I like 4 downs. In my opinion, I like 4 downs.
That'd be crazy.
That would be-
That'd be
To me,
that'd be
I
an
know
offensive
people like,
slaughter.
I like offensive
I'm
rounds.
talking
yes.
80 points. in the
For me, I like 4.
If you don't get it though,
My eyes.
they just take the ball from where you went for it and forward.
That-
100%.
Yes.
That would be
That's
very.
That is
that's
what the
how it
rule
should
is.
be,
Yeah.
in my eyes. But yeah, I would say an extra down.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, I think it's a fair balance right now with offense. You know, if you want to give offense a little more leeway, maybe a drop back scenario or pitching.
That is good too. The drop back.
Still do the 3 downs. I almost think that field's proportional for 3.
Can I just say I hate pitching? Like, we played tournament rules once, and I
You were miserable.
I was miserable. I've never done that, and I never want to do it.
What about it?
A lot of change.
You could just have the shittiest play drawn up, like just run. Everybody run, okay?
You're talking
and then
about
I'm just
1 yard
gonna
turnarounds, everybody.
and then I'm just gonna throw it all the way across the field where the defense is, running towards the guy with the ball. And then I'm just gonna throw it all the way back until we get to the end zone.
Yep.
Buddy, you got to play for it.
Who did you play tournament rules against?
It was a while ago,
Yeah.
and I don't remember who we played.
Were
Nobody
you
plays
playing?
tournament
was it
rules
against
for the
you?
floors After top
Were you playing with DirecTDs?
No, it was
Do
with
that
Mambas.
anymore.
Oh, I don't know if he ever
It
did that
was
with me.
it was like a few sessions back.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tournament rules.
I figured Elliot would be fucking amazing at that. Just being able to.
Oh no, he hated it.
Did he?
Yeah.
So. All right. Well,
because he could just go.
Yeah, he can run.
You know.
it seems like that's what he wants to do a lot. So yeah, I figured it would have.
I did make the joke to Trey in the bathroom that I'm like, play calling's not there. It's run around. Trey, you open yet?
Yeah.
We love that.
It felt like that a little bit, but he had some good plays.
Shout out Trey.
All right, let's move on to Wednesdays. Jimmy wants everybody to know next season begins Wednesday, September 20th, and it's filling up quickly. Please let him know on Wednesday if your team is returning. By the way, current teams get the first right of refusal. I believe what he's saying is you have the right to stay playing. Like if
Oh, okay.
if all of a sudden 10 teams signed up
First dip.
tonight, he puts them on the waiting list
Night
and
to night.
finds out, hey, Steve, is DirecTD's coming back? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna cross that other team off the waiting list. So you have first right to stay in.
I don't think he has a bunch of teams waiting to get in.
Yeah, it's very.
I was only giving an example.
I know. But
Yeah, it might be a sale ploy. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna start upping the price now.
Sheesh.
Everyone wants it. You got to pay top dollar to get in.
Yeah, you say that.
Yeah.
Or Kenny Wills.
So he did tell me he's thinking and probably leaning towards doing 8 A division teams in Bedford, which will help you guys in the B division. So you really won't have any competition. You beat all the bad teams. You can't beat the good teams. Damn. Just kidding, guys.
Yeah.
Relax.
Hey.
Sheesh.
See, Waz over there giving me the evil
I
eye.
feel like
No, no,
it's
I'm
like-
just.
It doesn't feel like that good to be an A's. It's just
I feel like
18.
Monday nights just don't have the energy.
If there is 8
That's
teams,
true.
Like 18.
What do you
for an
mean?
I don't really think
Because
it's.
then like.
You think it's watered down at that point in time?
B2
Definitely.
teams are gonna make A's, and it's like, all right, what's an A
Definitely.
team now?
B2 teams aren't going to make
B2
A's.
teams aren't going to make A's. It'll
Ta-
be
alright, ta-
B2 teams will get put in B1 where they probably should be in certain cases, and then other cases, B1 teams that are in B1 should be put in A's.
Wait, what if it was 8 B1 teams and only, what, 2 A divisions? So it's just
That'd
like
be insane.
We made it to the semis.
basically, right?
I think for Wednesday.
Or it's best 2 out of
it should be
3.
like that.
Best 2 out of 3 for the A division champ.
They did that one time for Mondays when they only had 2 A teams.
Yeah.
They didn't do a best of 3. They played each other twice, and you take the total of both scores, and the winner.
They
Right.
just played for 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all right. I'm gonna go down the list here. Which one of these teams do you guys think is a B team? The North, Nasty Boys,
No.
Leapers,
No.
Slipstream.
Yeah.
Yep.
They beat you guys in the B1 finals last season.
We killed them.
They
this-
beat
we killed
Gumbies.
them. We beat them like
Yeah,
4
we
points this
beat
season.
them first game
God.
this session.
Him.
Hold on, you didn't kill them.
No, we
I
beat
caught the end of that. You guys beat them by 2 or 3 scores.
No, we beat them like
2 or
20 points
3?
this season. It was like 31-7, 31-6.
Really?
It was
Yeah,
30,
yeah,
30
first
I
game
think it was like
decided.
32 to 6
I got
actually.
one more
Or
question.
32 to 12.
Did you guys play Gumbies yet?
Yeah, we
we
did.
played Gumbies and Leapers.
How'd that
was,
game go?
That was close. We
Close?
Gumbies games were close.
I don't
Leapers
care
got
about the
slapped.
score, but it was a loss, right?
Oh, it was a loss, yeah.
They played Gumbies. They beat Gumbies.
Yeah, so
They played Nasty Boys. They beat Nasty Boys.
catch us in playoffs. That's when
This
we'll show
season we
up.
beat
Play-
them by 30 points. I do remember.
Gonna see playoff
we
bud?
did lose to them in the championship last session, but
Can't wait.
All right, so you think Slipstream should be in the Bs?
yeah.
Flip the bird.
No,
From what I've seen, they look like 8.
definitely not.
Get plucked.
The way the roster is, no,
The way their record is, C division.
it ain't working.
We do know Smooth got banned from Bedford currently.
Yep.
What happened?
That hurts. Huh?
They just flip out.
Him and Jimmy got into a heated argument.
Jimmy did try to intrude himself into our get plucked game for no reason. And like we were like, it's fine, relax, Jimmy. And Jimmy's just going at Smooth.
Yeah, that's when he starts.
It kind of felt targeted there. I'm not gonna lie.
Whew. Hot take. How many teams did I just name? 1, 2, 3, 4.
The
We got 8.
top 4 that we know would be an ace, and then you did Slipstream, Flip the Bird, Get Plucked. Those are the other 3 that you've named so far.
That would be Blue Mountain at that point in time. I would say.
I don't think the Blue Mountains roster looks good. Not
Yeah,
many
they
names.
just don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, that's a B team.
Safety patrol, but not without red. Oh, Whackback. Whackback wants to be an A's.
They do 18s, and yeah, for sure I could see him. But
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. That's what Jimmy said. I don't know what he's planning on, but we'll see. Any good comments? Anything we want to talk about?
Didn't know Slipstream won.
Not your comments. Comments on there.
Oh, I was saying I didn't know Slipstream won that many against you.
Who against who?
They're definitely an A team if they beat Nasty Boys.
They beat Nasty Boys and beat Gumbies.
Yeah, then they're definitely an A division.
I would say so.
Yeah,
They have lost a couple guys since.
Oh, okay.
That hurts a little bit, but they want to be an ace. If you ask them, if Jimmy said, "Hey, I'm going to give you guys the option," they'll say, "Put us in A's."
No real comments coming in right now. I mean, Bud just said we played Trinity Rules, Bob, and then
Oh, best of Bedford.
yeah.
I don't think we did.
Uh,
No,
The
best of
second one,
Bedford.
right?
No, best of Bedford's always been Bedford rules. That's the whole point of
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Finals. One of those two.
No,
And then it might have been the draft.
the draft. I'm
yeah,
sure.
the draft one. That might have been.
That was a waste of my time.
Yeah.
Why?
No, that's what it is. Because
That was a waste of my time. Wasting my time and money. My
honestly
weekend,
did.
my weekend was gone. It was like,
a little bit.
Well, I mean, you got to leave early.
Do you think Bud feels bad he ruins that many people's days and weekends?
Christ.
I don't think it was Bud's fault.
Yeah, it was definitely-
I mean,
Whose fault was it
because he
then?
drafted me. Is that why it's my fault? His fault?
Why was it bad for you?
We just couldn't do anything.
Just another Bedford day.
We couldn't do I don't think we
It was-
scored any
So
game.
if the offense stalls, who's usually the one who stalls it? The quarterback or the receivers?
The quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're not blaming? Are you being political right now? Because
Definitely.
Bud's your quarterback.
Definitely being political. It's okay.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I think Bud has his moments, but I think he's still a good.
He is the
QB.
man. He is
Shout
the
out
man.
to
Yeah.
It wasn't his fault because we had like 4 or 5 people on that team that never played tournament rules. I don't think we ever had.
Yeah.
And 2 of our 2 top picks didn't show up.
Yeah, Tangway didn't
Yeah,
show up.
I
Oh,
do-
yeah,
I do know
yeah,
that.
that's right.
And then one of our other players, I think it was Danny. He left like first game and didn't come back. So
Yeah, yeah. He said,
That's why-
"Text me when the next game starts," and then
Shout out Dan.
he left.
He went to his Blitz game.
Yeah, I remember that. Sheesh.
that's tough.
Tyler Pike is wondering when the next draft tourney will be.
I don't know. Jimmy told me last night he's looking up dates.
Okay.
He's trying to give me 3 dates from now to the end of the year to do another Best of Bedford, a draft tournament, and a Turkey Bowl type tournament.
Yep.
Turkey Bowl.
With might have a little spin on it.
How is Best of Bedford better than the draft? Do you do anything different?
So Best of Bedford, it was an idea that we came up with when we had a lot of debates on who's better Monday or Wednesday. Who's the best team in Bedford? Because for a little while there was a lot of championships kind of going back and forth. Natty D's would win one, Leapers would win one, we would win one. It was just kind of constant rotation of different champions. Monday you had Rage and Milkmen, and you had
Yo Mama's.
Yo Mama's winning a lot over there. Red Death pulling one out. So it's the first time I ever seen that many rotations and championships on both nights, and there was a lot of discussion came up who's the best, and it's just one of those things. I got an idea. Jimmy approached me about doing tournaments in Bedford. So my idea was, what do I do to spark? What would people really want to do? So I decided to do this best of Bedford, where if you played in Bedford the last year or so, with your whatever team you played on, you could enter this tournament, and we'll crown a actual best of Bedford team.
Like a real crown.
I should have, because
should.
Nasty Boys won. Imagine me with a crown. I'd wear it every. But we wanted to do a lot of prizes. We want to have fun, make sure everybody got a lot of playing time in. The downside,
The good teams don't apply. They don't go to the tournament.
yeah, the downside to it, I would say 4 out of the top 6 teams in our opinion didn't do it.
They don't do it.
For whatever reason. I think Rage had some of those guys had a 9-man tournament like in Connecticut that I had no clue about. On top of Jimmy picks the days for me. I don't pick them. So we really are kind of handcuffed. Leapers and Gumbies couldn't get both teams in, but they did. They were able to get one. Natty D's just didn't want to do it. Yo Mama's put a team in and didn't really work out well for them. Red Death put a team in, but yeah, a lot of the top teams didn't. But it honestly, regardless of how it went down, it was one of the most fun events I've ever had. To be honest, it was such a cool event.
Best trophy I ever owned.
That was second best of Bedford. So yeah, not
That
first.
wasn't the one before.
But we did a second best of Bedford with a little bit of a twist this time with a B division and a couple other things. Another 12-team turnout was pretty good. But we're thinking about for the next best of Bedford, just literally any team at any time, anybody can play with anybody. But you can only play on one team, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're kind of just opening the gates, outside teams, whatever, and we'll see what kind of spark.
So do you think that the reason the champion of an A division or B division changes so often is because there's like guys playing on 5 teams? You're essentially making the same team, so that's why there'd probably be.
With the A division, the way it goes, I mean, because if you look at the time you had, Rage, Yo Mamas, I mean, I think Trey played for both teams. So
Trey did play for both teams, yeah.
But that was really it. Red Death was a whole separate team.
Yeah.
Then you have Leapers and Gumbies who have some guys mix and match.
Yep.
But then you have Natty D's, you had Nasty Boys, you had the North in the mix, and those teams really kind of their own entities. I think what you see a lot of the double rostering is we have Nasty Boys, then Nasty Boys, like 2 guys go to this B team and 2 guys go to that B team and 1 guy plays for this C team. And, I think that's where you see most of the double rostering. But no, I think the interchangeable champions at that point in time, I think, was due to the competition and it was spread out. I do genuinely believe that, unless I'm not recalling anything.
No. But one thing that did dawn on me that he should bring back, and he did it one time, at least from my recollection, is have a game between the Monday and Wednesday A champions. If he can able to finagle some sort of scheduling.
Yeah.
Because I remember they did it once. It was Rage versus Natty D's, and that game was a good game. It came down to last second, and it was fun to watch. I think a lot of people had fun playing in it.
Rage won that one?
Rage did win it.
Yeah.
On a last-second throw to deuce.
Yeah, and I believe they did 1 Leapers in Rage, and I think Leapers won with 5 guys.
Yeah, I only remember the one that I was in.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I never asked Jimmy why he stopped that.
Yeah.
That was the whole when I was out for a year with the Achilles.
Yep.
And then when I came back, they never did it.
they're like, no, we can't do this.
So yeah, either way, 3 dates coming up, and the tournaments, they are fun. And my goal is to get more playing time for everybody, opposed to the other tournaments, to make it cheaper per person or at least on the same level. Because to get an indoor place, it's expensive. Okay. And Jimmy and those guys, they're great. They give us a deal. They really do, opposed to if we were to come in as our own entity and do our own thing. But I like to do. I'm heavy on the prizes. I think the prizes are cool and they spark it up. And with the last draft tournament, we recorded the game and announced the championship game and stuff, and that was kind of fun. So I'd like to do a little more of that. Now, guys can always go and watch that game, but that's what we got coming down the pipe there. As far as coming down the pipe for Tambo time, next couple weeks we're gonna recap playoffs. Why don't we get a round of applause for our contestants to Tambo Feud today? Jesus. There's no sudden. It just drops.
It just
too.
drops. Yeah. I didn't
He-
make it.
How does he hit that button? And go. Oh, this is great. It's way too long, and it just automatically stops. There's no gradual. Jeez.
I don't know.
He's the man.
See you, Ben.
Shout out to Ben.
But our big losers of today, Kenny Wheels and Frankie. I was hoping just for the Danny loser. That would have been 10 times better.
I'm doing the one screen right now.
Yeah. And our big winners today, DirecTD's moving on. Stop hitting it.
It's fun now. I get it. I understand the power I have.
The Field 2 Warriors.
Didn't win last night, but we won tonight.
Field 2.
Yes,
All that
sir.
matters.
Yes, sir. Next time, after playoff recap, we will have Too Nasty and Red Death on the other end of the bracket.
Yep.
So,
Are you
next,
asking them the same questions? No.
No.
right?
No.
Okay. How many questions did you ask, though?
4.
At least 12.
You're pretty
Oh,
diligent.
it was only 4.
Yeah.
No, because if you did 12, that's the next game and then the last game.
So
Oh,
4,
I'm gonna have to go back the next 2 weeks and ask more questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'll actually study next time.
Jeez.
You won't think all the answers are his teammates.
Yeah.
yeah. So.
Although two of them are right.
I know.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys. And next 2 weeks will be playoff recap, and then we'll do that. Evidently, Pike wants to have a special episode. I don't know if I'm going to allow him to do it, but
What?
we'll see.
Remember last special episode he had?
I tried to remind him.
I don't know if you should.
I tried to remind him, and that kid's head is so far up his ass, it's just unremovable. All right, we got anything? Any comments to close us out? Anything we got coming down the pipe?
Not really. Pat says I need to relax.
Pat who? Morris says
Yeah.
you need to relax.
Yeah. It's a lot, Pat, okay? Danny Cruz just bragging about how he won that Blitz game that he left for.
He's left for that Blitz game.
Shout out Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Good shit,
The year
dude.
right
Somebody
there.
had to win for us.
Yep, and that's really it.
That's really it. All right,
Yeah.
again, thanks again, guys. Stay tuned. We're new crew coming in for episode 2 of NEFL. If you guys want to hang out, you can.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys don't even know what that is, so. All right, good night, Grease.
Grease?
Bedford Games. Yup. Bedford Games. Let's fucking go. Bedford Games. Let's put on a show. Bedford Games. You already know. Bedford Games. We're